Kapla warriors! It is your general here, Geronimo. In today's episode, we shall take a glorious look at Michlach class bird of prey Refit. Without any further ado, let's proceed with today's episode. Makcha! Acquiring the Michlach class bird of prey is fairly simple. All you need to do is create a brand new Klingon character, which is going to be your Klingon recruit, but be aware of this. Klingon recruitment event is available only from January 26th till February 25th, 2021. If you create a brand new Klingon character after February 25th, it will not be a Klingon recruit. So be very careful. Okay, let's say that you have successfully created your Klingon recruit. You shall be given the encrypted Klingon receiver. With the help of this receiver and by completing certain missions, you will be given rewards for free. For example, if you double click onto the receiver, you get a list of possible rewards and achievements that you have to accomplish to earn them. For example, slay enemies of the Empire is what we are looking for today. If we click on the second tab, we have to do a Klingon recruitment, eliminate Oyun, enemy of the Klingon Empire. By eliminating Oyun in the mission called Bringing Down the House, you will gain for free a bird of prey refit tier 6. This mission can be found by opening your mission log, going to the episodes, war zone, and the first mission in here is Bringing Down the House. Simply complete it with your Klingon recruit character and boom, Michlach class bird of prey is yours for all of your characters. Account-wide, it can be used by Federation as well. Enjoy. And now let's take a closer look at the ship's customizational options. Michlach class bird of prey is a modern refit of Discovery-era House Mokai Michlach class bird of prey. This variant comes with a modern-era green paint job, and aesthetically speaking, model looks more normal in terms of Klingon design. It is almost like a modern Burrell class with enlarged mission pods. We have three template options to use: Discovery-era Michlach, modern-day Michlach Refit, and Michlach Refit Alternate. Interior-wise, you can choose between any of the bridges that you previously owned. However, no unique bridges made for this model. You have no window options for this bird of prey refit. Materials you can use are Burrell, bird of prey, Charg, Katinga, alpha and beta, Michlach, bird of prey, Quah, TOS era D7, alongside with types in range of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. You also have upgrade, Vorcha and Vodaful. By extending the advanced options, you have standard array of patterns, along with trimmed Vorcha, Katinga, and Huonos 1. Style options are non-existent, as you can only choose between two given templates. By setting the left side of a color to the red and right side to the blue, you can see some minimal changes around the ship's hull paint job, most prominently on the wings as the feathers, with small outline on the warp nacelles. And now, let's go into space. Some of the Discovery-era warriors that appeared in modern day were engineers who carried secrets of ancient Klingon technology which guided the Empire before houses were united. They have combined this with the modern technology and the ship designs to make some startling breakthroughs, first of which is Michlach, bird of prey refit. Bird of prey refit. This ship, designed for the new Klingon recruits, is a breakthrough in technology that allowed a mass production on a scale that Klingon Empire has never before reached. Classified as a scalable Tier 6 Klingon raider, you can fly this starship as soon as you finish tutorial mission, or rather to say, as soon as your Klingon recruit finishes Bringing Down the House mission, and from then on, Michlach will scale up alongside with you, leveling up. In this leveling process, you will gain more hull HP, consoles, and weapon slots, as well as bridge officer graded abilities will go higher and higher. With higher the level that you are on when you get this ship, less scaling you will have to do. This means that if you get your starship on level 65, no scaling will be required. Some things, such as mastery points, may be earned immediately, but it won't be in effect until you reach level 50. Full table of scaling can be seen on the overlay right now. If anything needs a further explanation, feel free to ask in the comment section down below. Klingon starships come with standard array of equipment and weapons of the lowest mark, which is available at the starship's minimum rank. The items that have been provided to you are appropriate to the type of vessel and its belonging time period. When you take Mchla out of its box, it comes pre-equipped with disruptor weaponry and photon torpedoes. They're all set to mark infinite, which means that they will scale up with you. However, those cannot be upgraded nor can be re-engineered. If you would like to use disruptor weaponry and photon torpedoes that can be upgraded and re-engineered, you will have to get them from the exchange, fleet provisioned holdings, looting, crafting, or by trading with other players. Pre-equipped weapons and equipment table is on the screen right now. As an Admiralty card, Mchla is a 2-star rarity tactical card which comes with 33 engineering, 54 tactical, and 21 science points. His special ability is that it will add plus 35 to tactical points when you send it on Admiralty mission all alone. Maintenance period is standard 18 hours. On level 65, you have 42,750 hull HP. There are 4 forward and 2 aft weapon slots which support dual cannon mounts. You also have experimental weapon slot, but more about it soon. Your available bridge officer stations are very universal, which are Commander Universal, Lieutenant Commander Universal, Lieutenant Commander Universal, and Lieutenant Universal. Wow, that's a little bit confusing. Mchla Bird of Prey Refit may be upgraded to Glorious Tier 6X with the use of Experimental Starship Upgrade token. By doing so, it will unlock an extra Starship device slot, Universal Console slot, and the ability to slot an extra Starship tray. You have 2 available device slots, alongside with 4 tactical, 3 engineering, and 2 science console slots. Like all other starships, we have 3 modifiers, and those are 0.95 for the hull, 0.8 for the shields, and 0.21 for the impulse. Mind me, those are a little bit weak. Mchla's turn rate.
Bless you.
What? I haven't sneezed!
Yes, you did.
No, I said Mchla, for the glory of the Klingon Empire! Anyway, Mchla's turn rate is graded as 20 degrees per second with inertia rating of glorious 85. Klingon engineers fitted a powerful warp core which will provide your ship with plus 15 to weapons and plus 5 to the engine power levels as a bonus power. As a raider, you have a built-in raider flanking, a passive ability which gives raider vessels a boost to damage while striking enemies' rear arc, plus 25% to damage to NPCs. Those are STO-controlled ships, for example TFOs, and or plus 8.5% to the enemy players. Those are real people. You can fight them in, let's say, competitive TFOs or in PvPs. Before we keep on going, I would like to do a short commercial break in here. Welcome back! On experimental weapon slot, we have hyper-excited ion stream projector. Sadly, all of those advances from mixing past and modern technology and no new experimental weapon. Experimental hyper-excited ion stream projector is an experimental, weapon for the starships, which fires electrical damage at its target, and any target behind them, granting bonus damage per hit target. Basically, it chains. It has an omnidirectional targeting arc, and it fires a single bolt of electricity once in cycle of 4 seconds. Mchla comes with 5-tier mastery skill tree of a raider, and it's comprised out of precise weapon systems, tactical maneuvering, enhanced weapon systems, enhanced weapons banks, and withering barrage. While the trait is equipped, the duration of your cannon's scatter volley is increased by 4 seconds. Keeping up with advanced technologies, this bird of prey is equipped with enhanced battle cloak, ability available only on select few Klingon Empire starships. It allows the player to cloak during combat and vastly increase survivability, although has to be used with caution, as it will remove your shields. As your starship cloaks, any weapons that were already firing on you will continue to do so, such as cannons or beams. and also any projectiles that were in mid-flight and about to hit you are still going to hit you. All of this damage goes straight to the hull, remember, no shields. Unlike regular Battle Cloak, the Enhanced Battle Cloak allows you to fire torpedoes and deploy mines, as well as use most Captain and Bridge Officer abilities by momentary decloaking and then automatically recloaking, just like General Chang's Bird of Prey in Star Trek Undiscovered Country. Ship's universal console is called Enhanced Induction Coils. This console can be found on Tier 1 Witchla Bird of Prey Refit, as well as on Burrito Bird of Prey, also Tier 1. When you activate it, you're immune to weapons, engines, and auxiliary subsystem offline states for next 15 seconds. You will also repair any disabled weapons, engines, and the auxiliary subsystems. Along with that, you get plus 50 to the weapons, engines, and auxiliary power levels, and plus 10 to the maximum weapons, engines, and auxiliary power levels, giving you a chance to exceed the power limit of having 125 points of energy in your subsystems. All of those effects are going to last 15 seconds. Console is a part of Core Stealth Fighter Space Set, which is comprised out of Quantum Warhead Module, found on Tier 6 Core Bird of Prey, and previously mentioned Enhanced Induction Coils. If you equip both consoles at the same time, you get a 2-set bonus, Overcloaked and Critical Ambush. Bonuses from these sets can be seen on the screen right now. As always, I'm gonna be honest with you, the ship is fun and all. I like the redesign, I think it looks far better than Discovery era Witchla, but the ship has very flexible bridge officer seats, like any good raider should. However, ship's trait is just a rip-off. This trait can already be found on the Core class Bird of Prey. To follow with that, we have a Tier 1 console equipped aboard it. Look, Machala is a mass-produced ship given to the Klingons who are fresh out of the academy to learn and to earn their ranks and glory before they get set onto a better starship. Taking this into account, and the fact that you can get it for free, and you get a useful trait out of it, goes a long way, but I still have to say that the ship performs only okay. I'm not saying it's a bad ship, it's great for start, especially if you're a new player, and it should serve you well, but for the end game, it's not good. Some other Tier 6 starship would do better. With that, I give it 5 out of 10. Before I go away with this video, I would like to say thank you to all of my channel members. And a big shout out to Roser95, Darren Homer, K. Anderson, Captain Altman, and Nick Romano. Thank you all for helping me out financially to keep this channel afloat. You're all amazing. Thank you so much. This is going to wrap yet another glorious video, my fellow crew members. I really hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, smash a glorious like and send out subscribe button to Stobocore if you're new around here. My name is Captain Geronimo. This is what I do: Star Trek Online, ship reviews, gear reviews, mission walkthroughs, live streams, and more. And that would be it, I guess. And until next time, crew, I love you all because you are the best. Geronimo, out.